NRL now, and Newcastle Knights co-captain Jamie Buhrer has been recalled to face Cronulla on Sunday. Chris Hyington and Jack Cogger also return, with Cogger set to be given an extended run steering the side.
Another week, another halves partner for Connor Watson. With Brock Lamb injured, Jack Cogger will once again run out in 7.
Me and Jack's combination was good when we were playing, so I've known Jack for years, so shouldn't be a problem gelling with him.
Nathan Brown dropped Cogger 2 weeks ago, saying the side's kicking game struggled.
No, we haven't addressed that yet. Jack's obviously, he'll be playing halfback, so he will be the dominant kicker, but me and Kalen are there sort of as your option 2 and 3.
The Sharks have won 5 on the trot and are the tough footy specialists, but don't expect Newcastle to fall into their trap.
Every game you sort of want to get in the grind and try and break down teams, but when it comes down to it, you got to chance your arm and you got to ice those opportunities out of there. So we won't be shying away from playing our attacking footy, which we're still doing a good job of. I think it's just our defence where we need to really knuckle down.
The side's still hurting from the loss to the Titans.
Yeah, I don't know the secret recipe at the moment. All I know is we're trying really hard and we got some honest feedback inside in the meeting rooms, and as long as the boys keep trying, I'm sure we'll learn from our lessons.
Physically as well. A number of players sitting out today's session, including Slade Griffin.
I just got my ankle caught up underneath someone in a tackle and I just rolled it, but I'll be sweet for the weekend.
Out on the training field, there was another casualty concerned. Nathan Ross aggravated his groin injury and left the session early. It's unclear how serious it is. Samuel Jordan, NBN News.
A mixed day for Merriweather surfers at the QS 6000 in Japan, with Jackson Baker eliminated, while clubmate Ryan Callanan progressed to the 3rd round in emphatic style. He was quick to take the lead in pressing under the lip, before extending his advantage even further by taking flight above it.
Wow, kid's on fire.
It's pretty challenging out there and it's changing really quick, but yeah, I ended up getting a few, so pretty fun.
Competition continues tomorrow. Red Bull Air Race pilot Matt Hall is on his way to Japan, confident he can claim back-to-back wins and the championship lead. His chances have received a huge boost. His plane is finally dialed in and ready to go.
It's been 18 months since Matt Hall has flown into a race carefree and is cherishing every second.
It has been a long time coming. After finally winning a race in this new aircraft, it's nice to be able to just go, boom, that's it, let's just leave it the way it is and get in and fly.
His commanding win in Cannes was his first in September 2016 and his first in his new plane, which he began flying last year.
I didn't actually find myself jumping up and down with joy and that sort of thing. It was more of like a bit of a relief that, okay, finally we've got it in the right spot. And that's good for me because it sort of shows me to myself that I'm actually ready just to keep doing it. The whole team's pretty relaxed, but yeah, we're not complacent.
It all bodes well for Stop 3, a smash and grab mission in Japan this weekend. He's flown in late, there's no jet lag to overcome, there's no required changes to his plane, another bonus given the limited flying opportunities, and an audience that's the biggest the world tour receives.
It's probably the biggest crowds we have. They're fanatic. You know, you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go for a walk outside the hotel. There's already a line-up of people outside the hotel with their signature cards and pens. It highlights that the sport's in the right direction, it's growing and it's becoming super popular.
Samuel Jordan, NBN News.
Yeah, let's hope he can make it back-to-back wins.
Yeah, that'll be great. Thanks, Mitch. Stay with us. Gav has the weather next. Time to get the very latest on our weather now with Gav.
Thank you, Paul. Well, a big pulse in the swell is on the way. We'll get to the details in a moment, but this is a spectacular weather photo. The heavens above from Jade Kennedy, taking full advantage of these incredibly clear skies that have been over us for the past week. Rain again falling throughout the southeast, mostly the west coast of Tasmania, but it was all about the winds, 120 km/h wind gusts from this surge of energy pulsing into the southern Tasman. That's what's going to generate the swell. That'll come in overnight. We may see a little bit of cloud there clipping along the coast. Showers possibly, but more so around Seal Rocks, maybe Port Stephens at best, because we still have the blocking high negating anything from moving in over the southeast. It's a massive contrast of weather from New Zealand. They're copping all of the storms that should be clipping the southeast, but they can't. The high, it's still centred in the a bite, but it's drifted a little bit to the southeast, forcing the fronts around. That's why most of that wet weather will buzz by offshore tomorrow, but the swell will certainly surge in. The wind switching around to the south for Sydney, still quite mild for Brisbane. We had a little taste of that warmer air today. Still chilly and windy right throughout the southeast, hot in the west, and fairly cool to mild throughout the centre. There's a little bit of that warm air today, driving the temperatures into the low to mid-30s western side of the lake, recording at 25 to 24 at Gosford today. Still fairly dry, a little bit of moisture content about, so morning fog patches I would say tomorrow. There's our wind, southwest, and then around to the south-southeast tomorrow, so a little bit of a shift with that passing front well offshore. There's the chance of a shower, as I said, more so across the exposed headlands of Nelson Bay and Seal Rocks. There are some shower icons locally, but we'll be lucky to see anything. Central Coast largely getting away with it, a fine day yet again. Showers, only a slight chance, and if they are, it's going to be early morning. Come through early morning and then it'll be gone. That little pulse there contracting northward really quite quickly. With the southerly switch, temperatures still down. Lucky to escape the teens, mostly maxing out in the low 20s yet again. There's that moisture content, creating a little bit of morning fog and mist once the winds settle down. Overnight, temperatures headed for the low 20s for the upper Hunter. There's the swell. It is really going to pulse in tomorrow. Solid 4 metres easily. The seas up with that southerly switch on as well, which is going to mess it and bump it a little. You're looking at a low tide tomorrow morning at 9:30, working to the high in the afternoon. Sun to rise 20 to 7 and down at about 5. Beautiful moon phase on the way for the up-and-coming weekend. Temperatures consistent. A little bit of cloud for the coast on the way. Lucky to get a drop of rain at all this week. Nothing on offer for the upper Hunter. Big dry continues for the rest of autumn and into winter. Same story for the Central Coast. Mostly fine and cool to cold, particularly in the mornings. Well, surf's up. It's going to be on tomorrow. Some nice waves pushing through today. It was another quality day in the water with that temperature hovering around that 19. There's some cooler pools starting to move in. It's a little bit of warm water, so it's mixing at the moment. You've got a really big new swell on the way. It's going to be an interesting one tomorrow. Southwesterlies and around to the south. Big southern point breaks. If you've got the day in the clear and you love your big wave riding, hit the point breaks tomorrow up and down the coast. It's going to be an interesting one when we get up in the morning with that surge happening throughout the day.
Thanks, Gav. That's it from us. Good night. Good night.